Hello, we've got a nice full body Pilates class today with some beginner modifications if you need them. And we're also going to start off with a chair just for some stability. So when you're ready, hop onto your mat and we'll begin. Hello, make sure that you've got a nice chair for some stability. And then when you're ready, we can just take a nice deep breath in, arms up, reaching over towards the one side, really get a good stretch in the rib cage. Over towards the other side, stretch it out. And then when you're ready, you can fold forward, hands towards the floor, drop the head, bending and straightening the knees if that feels comfortable. Then we're just going to twist up with the one arm towards the roof, squeeze back with that shoulder blade. Other arm up towards the roof, squeeze back. And drop the head again, taking a nice deep breath in as you roll up, arms up above your head, and a long breath out. Well done. When you're ready, you can take a stand in front of your chair, core nice and tight, soft knee at the bottom. You're going to fold forward, hinging at the hips, and then the one leg is going to kick back and kick out to the side, really squeezing up with the bum, keeping that nice soft knee at the bottom. And keep going. Last one, we're going to hold here and squeeze. Pulses at your own pace. Should start burning. Well done. Pulses out towards the side. Really use the bum to get that leg up there. Keeping the leg up, we're going to sweep that leg back, squeeze back and forward. Try keep your body stable. Try keep a bend in the bottom knee. Just sweep back and kick forward. Try keep that leg up in the horizontal line if you can. Last little bit, we're going to step back into a curtsy lunge and kick out to the side. Really use your bum to squeeze up when you kick out, curtsy lunge and kick out. Keep going. Last one. Well done. All right, shake out the legs, and then we're going to move the chair over towards the other side and get started. So standing with a soft knee, core nice and tight, hinge forward at the hip. The one leg is going to kick towards the back and kick towards the side. Really squeeze up with the bum. Then let's hold the leg back and pulse, squeeze of the bum, keep that bottom knee bent. Good, pulsing up towards the side, really squeeze up. And let's hold that leg up in that horizontal line and sweep back, kick forward. Keeping the leg up as high as you can. Good job, it should be burning. And then lastly, we're going to curtsy lunge, kick out to the side. Kick up as high as you can with a nice strong kick and nice deep into the curtsy lunge. Well done. All right, shake out the leg Then we're going to move the chair back towards the other side, standing on the leg closest towards the chair. You're going to have your hand behind your head and your other leg touching, your foot touching towards your inner thigh. Hold it there if you need to, otherwise core nice and tight onto your toes and slowly down. Make sure that you're coming up in the middle of your foot and that you're not kind of pushing out towards the sides, keeping that stability in the ankle. Alright, then staying on your toes, core nice and tight. Hinge forward, kicking back with your leg and back to center. Make sure you squeeze up with that bum. Stay on the toes. Your calf should start burning. Last one, then we're going to keep the balance, staying on the toes, hand behind the head, elbow crunches towards the knee and back to center. Stay on your toes, it should really be burning by now. Option to just stand on your foot if it is too intense on your calf. Last one, and then we're just going to stand on a flat foot again, hand behind the head, core nice and tight. Knee and the elbow drops inwards and then everything opens up towards the side. Really open up with that pelvis, squeezing up with the hip, squeezing back with your shoulder blade. Keep going. Good job. Shake out that leg and then let's go right over towards the other side. Holding onto your chair, standing on the one leg, core nice and tight. The other foot is pushing into the inner thigh. Hold it if you need to. And then when you've got your balance, we're going to go onto your toes slowly and back down, making sure you're coming up in the middle of the foot and not leaning towards the edges of the foot. Staying on your toes, core nice and tight, hinge forward as you kick back, keep your balance and back to center. Squeeze up with that bum, stay on your toes if you can. Put the hand behind the head, elbow to knee, crunch in that oblique line and center. Try stay on your toes. Try keep that balance, soft knee at the bottom. Well done. And then last part, standing on a flat foot. Elbow in the knee, folds inwards, core nice and tight, and then everything opens up towards the side. Squeeze back with that shoulder blade, squeeze open with that bum, really opening up in the pelvis. Good job, well done. We can just set the chair aside. And then we're going to step into a down dog, dropping the head, gently moving the head left and right. Just taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Good. Then we're going to come to sitting on the bum with the arms straight out to the side, core nice and tight, legs sweep towards the one side. Shoulder away from the ear. Then we're going to lift the leg up as we open up in the knee and then kick out to the side. Really squeeze up with that bum, soft elbow at the bottom, lifting up, kicking out and back down. If this is too difficult, you can either just lift up and down or you can put your hand down on the floor. Here, we're gonna toe touch at the front, step the foot back, and then drop the bum. Lifting up, touching at the front, and dropping the bum behind. If this is too difficult, just continue with lifting the bum up and down. Keep going, make sure you've got a nice soft elbow at the bottom, shoulder away from the ear. And then dropping the bum at the back, core nice and tight, lifting up, kicking out to the side and back down. That bum should really start burning by now. Keep going. If this is too difficult, just do the kick out or continue with just trying to lift the bum up from the ground. Core nice and tight. And last little bit, step back and pulses. Really just lift, squeeze up with that bum and drop it down. Keep going. Well done. All right, let's sit down with the legs out to the side, core nice and tight. Hands behind your head, keeping a nice straight back or as straight as you can. We're going to just fold forward, hinging at the hips and straight back up. Folding forward, keep your back as straight as you can. Might feel very stiff. Try to keep your knees down. And then we're just going to do a Pilates saw over towards the left leg. So arms out, reaching over towards that leg and back to center. Really drop with your head. Aim your ear towards your shoulder. Core nice and tight. See if you can get a little bit deeper into it. Reaching over 1, 2, and up. Well done. Shake out that arm. You really should be feeling it in your deltoid. And then we're just going to go into a butterfly stretch. Nice deep breath in, folding forward. And a long breath out. All right, let's take it over to the other side. Sitting on your bum with your legs swept out to the one side, straight arm on the other side, core nice and tight, shoulder away from the ear. We're going to lift up with the bum, open up with the knee, kick out, and then everything back down. Up, kick out, and back down. Option to have your hand on the floor if it's easier, or to just lift up and down. Keep going. Good. Then we're going to just toe touch at the front, core nice and tight, toe touch at the back, dropping the bum. Up, toe touch forward, and drop the bum back. If this is too difficult, rather just keep lifting the bum up and down, placing both hands on the floor. And we're going to step back, core nice and tight, lift up as you kick out and drop the bum back down. Make sure your shoulder stays away from your ear. If this is too difficult, just do the kicking out, keeping your bum on the floor. Keep going. And lastly, step back, and we're just going to pulse up with the bum, squeezing up with the glutes. Put both hands down if it's needed. And shake out that arm. Then we're going to just sit with the legs out again, core nice and tight, hands behind your head, Hinging at your hips, trying to fold with a flat back as far forward as you can, and straight back up. Try and keep your knees down. See if you can go a little bit deeper every time. Breathing in as you come up, breathing out as you go down. And then a Pilates saw over towards the right leg, reaching across and back up, dropping your head, ear towards your shoulder and up. See if you can get a little bit deeper into it every time. 1, 2, and straight up. Good job. Shake out that arm, and then we're just going to go into another butterfly stretch. Deep breath. You can gently roll your neck left and right, and a long breath out. All right, well done. Then we're going to come into a plank position, core nice and tight. With your left leg, you're going to squeeze straight up towards the roof with your bum, putting that knee down, and then you're going to go down into a push-up, other leg up towards the roof. So plank position, kick back, putting the knee down, push up. If this is too much, then rather just keep the knee down and focus on a push-up, squeezing up with that bum, elbows tucked into your side, shoulders away from your ears. Last one. Then we're going to keep in a plank, left leg squeezed back. Right leg is going to push back into a bear squat, bending the knee and forward. So bend that right knee, bum back and forward. Keep the left leg up as high as you can. If this is too difficult, rather just do a plank bear squat and focus on the control. Last part, we're going to hold back in that bear squat. Get your hands under your shoulders, left leg out to the side and back. Squeeze back with that bum. If this is too much, just hold in the bear squat position. That bottom quad should be on fire. Kick out that leg and then just relax into a child's pose, taking a nice deep breath in. Right, over towards the other side. We're going to go back into a plank position now with the right leg. Core nice and tight. The right leg is going to extend back, squeeze up with the bum. And then you're going to put the knee down, push up, other leg up towards the roof. So right leg squeeze back, knee down, push up. Elbows into your side, shoulders away from your ears. If this is too difficult, rather just keep the right knee down now and go into a push up and down. Hold into that plank position, right leg back, core nice and tight. Left leg is going to bend back into a bear squat and forward. If this is too difficult, just do a plank bear squat with both legs down. Otherwise, keep that right leg squeezed up. And last bit, hold there, leg out to the side and center. If this is too much, just hold in the bear squat position. Your quad should be burning. Well done. Kick out that leg, and then we're just going to go down into a child's pose again. Nice deep breath in. Gently move the neck left and right. And a long breath out. Right, let's move back into a 4-point kneeling position. We're going to put the one leg out towards the side, core nice and tight, and that same arm behind the head. Find your balance, and then we're going to take that elbow down towards the floor and up towards the roof, really squeezing back of that shoulder blade, opening up in the rib cage and down. If this is too much balance, have both knees down on the floor and just focus on the upper thoracic mobility. Then find your balance, putting all your weight on the bottom knee, core nice and tight, squeeze up with that bum and down, lifting that leg up and down. If this is too much, put your hand down so you can have a little bit more balance and just focus on opening up in that hip. Good job, keep your balance, and then we're going to bring that knee into your chest, kick out, bring it in and out. Nice and slowly, keep breathing. Putting that foot down, we're going to come up, core nice and tight, bending into that knee, getting a nice inner thigh stretch, and then strong kick back, straightening out your leg. Core nice and tight, see if you can get a little bit deeper into the stretch every time. Well done. Quick butterfly pose, feet together, just taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Going back into a 4-point kneeling position, core nice and tight, with the other leg out towards the side now. That same hand behind the head, find your balance, core nice and tight. Then taking the elbow up towards the roof, squeeze back, and elbow down towards the floor. Really focus on that spinal rotation, taking a nice deep breath in at the top and breathing out as you move down. Finding your balance, place all your weight on the bottom knee, and in the top leg, squeeze up with that bum and down. Squeeze up and down. If it's too difficult, place both hands on the floor for a little bit extra balance. Keeping that leg up, knee to your chest, and kick out. Core nice and tight, find your balance, try really open up in that rib cage, elbow up towards the roof. Placing that foot down on the floor, core nice and tight, we're going to bend into that knee, getting a nice inner thigh stretch and then straight leg kick back. See if you can get a little deeper into the stretch every time. Nice strong kick back. Good, and back into a butterfly pose. Feet together, drop the head. Nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Alright, then coming into a side lie position onto your elbow, core nice and tight, bottom leg straight, and your top leg is going to step forward. Hand behind your head, shoulder away from your ear. And then we're going to lift up of the bum, squeeze up of the glute, putting the bum down and then elbow down towards the floor. You should get a nice stretch in your back. So up of the bum and elbow down. If it's too difficult, rather place your hand onto the floor to assist with getting up and then just get a nice stretch with the elbow down to the floor. Keep going at your own pace. If you can, hold at the top, core nice and tight, elbow down and up. This is going to be a lot on the shoulder. If it's too much, put your bum down and just focus on opening up in the rib cage, stretching back of that elbow and elbow down to the floor. Keep going, keep that shoulder away from the ear. And then just shake out that arm a little bit, and then we're going to go right back up into that side plank hold, and then just do hip pulses. Core nice and tight, squeeze up with that bum, bend your knees and put your hands down if it's needed, and then just do smaller pulses. Good job, shake out that shoulder. Then we're going to go right back into a bent knee, up into the side plank, top leg squeeze up towards the roof and down. Make sure you're really staying in that oblique line. If this is too difficult, either just hold in the bent knee side plank or put your bum down and just lift the leg up and down. Well done. Shake out that shoulder. And then we're going to go back into a side lying position, arm out towards the side. Core nice and tight, pelvis stable up towards the roof. Head up, or if it's too difficult, put your head in your hand. Then we're going to scissor the legs back and forward. Make sure your pelvis stays stable, make sure your upper body stays still. Keep going. Keeping the pelvis nice and stable, knees up towards your chest and kick out. Up and down. Put your head in your hand if it's necessary. Then lastly, bottom arm around your body, top hand onto the floor, core nice and tight in the oblique line. Push up with the tricep, keeping the legs up in the air if you can. Those triceps are going to start burning really quickly. Keep going, you really go up in that oblique line. And then last but hold in the middle for small pulses. Keep going, it should be on fire by now. Well done. Let's go over into a mermaid stretch, keeping the legs to that side and then just leaning over towards your legs. Taking a nice deep breath into that rib cage and a long breath out. All right, let's go over to the other side. So going back into a side lying position on your elbow, core nice and tight, top leg steps forward, top hand behind your head. Shoulder away from your ear. Then we're going to lift up with the glutes into a side angle and then put down, elbow towards the floor. Lifting up, squeeze and elbow down. Really focus on that stretch. If you can, we're going to hold up and then we're just going to take the elbow down and up. If this is too much, put your bum down or just try and hold the side plank. Shoulder stays away from the ear, really open up with that rib cage, squeeze back of that shoulder blade. Just shake out that shoulder a little bit. Then we're going to lift right back up and do pulses. Squeeze up with that bum. Really get the bum away from the floor. Bend both knees if it's needed, just to get off. Alright, shake out that shoulder. Then we're going to bend knees, go up into a side plank again. Top leg squeezes up towards the roof and back down. Well done. Shake out that arm. Then we're going to go into a side lying position, arm out to the side, pelvis stable, core nice and tight. Scissoring out the legs, keeping your head up if you can, otherwise put your head in your hand. Watch that pelvis. Then we're going to bring the knees into the chest and kick back out. Keep the pelvis stable, keep the upper body still, knees to your chest and kick out. Placing the bottom arm around the body, let's go into a tricep push-up, core nice and tight, into that oblique line, keeping the legs up in the air and slowly back down. Done, it should be on fire. Hold for pulses, keep going. Good job. Let's go back into a mermaid stretch, keeping the legs towards that side, reaching over. Rib cage nice and open, breathing into that rib cage. Nice deep breath in and a long breath out. Well done. All right, last little bit. We're going to go into a reverse plank position. Try see if you can have your hands facing your bum or just out to the sides. Lifting up, keeping your legs straight if you can. One knee to your chest and then other knee to your chest. Shoulders away from your ears. If this is too difficult, bend your knees. Try unlock your elbows. Lifting up with the bum. Good, squeeze up a little bit higher and then we're just going to do pulses up and down. Bend the knees if you need to. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Keep going, your hamstrings will be on fire. And relax. Fold forward, drop your head. Gently move your neck left and right if that feels comfortable. Then we're going to bend up the one knee, placing that same hand down onto the floor. If you feel comfortable coming up, core nice and tight, you're going to push up into a wild thing position, drop your head and back down. If this is too much, rather just do a reverse plank again. Make sure that you're pushing down with your toes and your heels. Really push up with your bum, open up in your rib cage and down. Job. Taking a seat, drop the head, fold forward again, taking a nice deep breath in and a long breath out. And then lastly, bending the other leg up, same arm onto the floor. We're going to lift up into a wild thing and back down. Reverse plank if that is too difficult, making sure your heel and your toe is pushing up off the ground, dropping your head, really reaching up towards the sky. Well done. Come back into a butterfly pose, feet together, drop the head, gently move the neck left and right if that feels good, and then just slowing down the breathing. Let's take the left leg out towards the side, reaching the arm over towards the foot and Other arm over the head, ribcage up to the roof, really get a bit of spinal rotation. And then just focusing on deep breaths into that ribcage. And over towards the other side, bending that knee, taking the other leg out, reaching across, turning the ribcage up towards the roof, really drop the head. And then we're going to straighten both legs forward again. Fold forward, drop the head, reach as far as you can. Softly move the neck left and right, feeling a nice deep stretch down the back and into the neck. Alright, let's step up into a down dog position. Dropping the head, bum up towards the roof. Try get both ankles down towards the floor. Taking one more deep breath in, and then we're going to bring the leg up to a pigeon pose. Hold here. Drop the head if you can or if you feel comfortable. And only if it feels safe for you, take your right hand towards your left foot and pull your heel towards your bum, pushing your hip forward and looking back. If you feel like this is too much, just stay into a pigeon pose. Keep breathing. And release, and let's step back into a down dog. Bum up, drop the head through the shoulders, heels down. And then we'll take the left leg up into a pigeon pose. Drop the arms, taking a nice deep breath in, really push that hip towards the heel. If it feels safe and comfortable, take your left hand towards your right foot, pulling your heel back to your bum, pushing your hip forward and looking behind you. Keep taking nice deep breaths in. Step back into a down dog, heels down, drop the head, bum up towards the roof, taking one more deep breath. And then we're slowly going to start walking the hands toward the feet, stay in a fold forward position, drop the head. Then we're going to take both hands toward the right leg, pulling down into that stretch, really drop the head. And then right arm reaches up towards the roof, squeeze back with that shoulder blade, focus on that rotation in the spine. And both hands down towards the left leg, fold forward, drop the head, taking a nice deep breath in. And then reaching the left arm up towards the roof, squeeze back with that shoulder blade. Drop the hand as we take both hands to the floor, reaching behind your back, pulling away as far as you can. Gently move your neck left and right if that feels comfortable. Taking one last deep breath, and then we're slowly going to roll up one vertebra at a time. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you had a lovely workout. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this so I can keep making more videos. Have a lovely day.